Did you know that there are fallen angels so powerful that their power level will match that of Lucifer? Legends and mythology reveal to us beings of incredible strength and influence who stand out above the rest. In today's video, I will reveal to you who these angels are and get ready for the final revelations, because the last of these angels will surprise you. Get ready to embark on this journey and discover the incredible power of these winged entities. Leave your like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's move on to the narrative. Fallen angels have always been shrouded in fascination and mystery throughout human history, and among them, Azazel stands out in a special way. Before his fall, Azazel was considered one of the most powerful angels in the celestial realm. He played the role of guardian of heaven, ensuring order and harmony among celestial beings. Recognized for his loyalty and dedication to the Creator, his presence conveyed comfort and security to the other angels. His wisdom and strength were revered, and his name was evoked in moments of conflict, as Azazel's simple presence was capable of calming the storms in the sky. However, Azazel's fall was an event that deeply shook the celestial realm. Motivated by excessive pride and ambition, Azazel began to question the Creator's authority and defy divine orders. His choices progressively moved him away from the light and truth, until he was finally banished from heaven. Upon falling, Azazel transformed into a dark and sinister figure corrupted by rebellion and uncontrolled ambition. Devoid of his inner light, he became a being thirsty for power and revenge, spreading discord and destruction wherever he went. Azazel's evil influence spread quickly, contaminating not only the fallen angels who followed him, but also humans on Earth. Azazel became associated with dark practices and forbidden rituals, being seen as one of the main instigators of corruption and evil in the world. His fall marked a turning point in the history of the universe, ushering in an age of darkness and despair for all beings, both celestial and terrestrial. Although Azazel has a dark and destructive nature, his story is still the subject of study and discussion among theologians, philosophers, and scholars of spiritual traditions around the world. His trajectory, from heavenly angel to fallen angel, addresses deep and universal questions about free will, the essence of evil, and the incessant search for power and knowledge. Azazel's fall highlights the fragility of the human condition and the need to remain true to the principles of divine light and love. Even the wisest and most powerful beings can give in to temptation and pride, getting lost in the dark labyrinth of their own ambition. Azazel's story leads us to reflect on our own choices, reminding us to be vigilant against the forces that try to keep us from truth and goodness. Just like Azazel, each of us daily faces the choice between light and darkness, between harmony and chaos, between redemption and perdition. May Azazel's fall serve as an eternal reminder of the importance of choosing the path of light and love, even in the face of the temptations and challenges we encounter on our journey. May we learn from his story, avoiding the mistakes that led to his downfall, always seeking to rise above the shadows and follow the path of eternal truth and goodness. The idea of Leviathan being a fallen angel is an intriguing theme that dates back to ancient religious and mythological traditions. According to a Jewish Christian folklore, Leviathan was one of the rebellious angels who joined Lucifer in his revolt against God. During the rebellion, he served as one of the chief commanders of the demonic hosts, leading the fallen angels into battle against the divine forces. The name Leviathan has its roots in the Hebrew Bible, where it is described as a gigantic and powerful sea creature. In the book of Job, Leviathan is portrayed as an invincible sea monster, representing the primordial chaos and brute force of nature. In Jewish tradition, Leviathan is seen as a fearsome and indomitable being, a symbol of evil and power. In the narrative of the celestial rebellion, Leviathan allied himself with Lucifer in his quest for power and autonomy, defying divine authority and attempting to reign over the celestial realms in a tyrannical manner. His loyalty to Lucifer was unwavering, and together they conspired against the Creator in an audacious attempt to usurp the divine throne. After the defeat in the celestial war, Leviathan and the other rebellious angels were expelled from heaven and thrown into the abyss, thus becoming the first demons. After the fall, their mission as demons was to spread chaos, disorder, and corruption throughout the world, trying to divert humanity from the path of righteousness and lead it to perdition. Leviathan, in particular, is often associated with deep waters, symbolizing the darkness and depravity that resides in the depths of the human soul. Abaddon, fallen angel, and his role in the judgment of the apocalypse in the vast landscape of mythology and religious beliefs. The figure of Abaddon is mixed as a venerated and feared enigma known as the fallen angel. Abaddon has been AD over the centuries as a being of extreme influence on destinies of humanity, mainly in the context of the judgment of the apocalypse. Its origin dates back to the oldest religious narratives, where Abaddon is described as one of the leaders of the angels who followed Lucifer in his rebellion against God before his fall. His function was that of a destroying angel in charge of control the scourges and calamities of the world, acting in accordance with the divine will Panto. After his fall and exile from the heavens, Abaddon assumed a new facet in his existence. According to the eschatological prophecies, he will play a crucial role in the smile of the apocalypse, being the Lord of the Abyss, a place of torment and suffering reserved for the wicked. His presence in this cataclysmic event is associated with the release of demonic creatures and the perpetuation of chaos during the tribulation period. While many fear the harmful influence of Abaddon in the end times, it is important to highlight a lesser-known aspect of his nature. Even after his fall, he remains as an angel, a divine creature who in his essence still works for God. Although his actions may seem dark and disturbing to the human mind, there is an inherent complexity to his role in the divine plan, in the face of this enigma of light and shadows that involves the Abaddon. We are invited to reflect on the duality of its existence and the intricate nature of the forces that shape the destiny of humanity. The figure of the fallen angel challenges us to question our own beliefs and prejudices, confronting them with the complexity of the divine and the human in a world marked by uncertainty and challenges. Abaddon's journey reminds us of the importance of understanding the multiple facets of the sacred and the profane, good and evil. His role in the judgment of the apocalypse serves as a dark reminder that divine justice is unpredictable and often disconcerting for the limited minds of mortals. However, by recognizing that Abaddon is still an angel even in his fall, we are faced with the possibility of redemption and transformation. His story reminds us that no matter how deep the darkness that surrounds us, the divine light never ceases to shine. Offering the hope of a final reconciliation with the Creator. So, when contemplating the enigmatic figure of Abaddon, we are challenged to expand our understanding of the divine and embrace the unfathomable complexity of the forces that govern the universe in its transcendental duality. We find an invitation to reflection and search for a deeper understanding of the mystery of existence in the whirlwind of events that mark the course of history. Abaddon remains an ambiguous and intriguing symbol, whose role in the judgment of Revelation sheds light on the fathomable mysteries of the divine plan that his story inspires us to contemplate. The shadows and lights that inhabit our own being, reminding us that even in the deepest abysses, divine grace ultimately shines. The figure of Abaddon Nous invites us to reflect on the redeeming power of divine mercy and the eternal search for a deeper understanding, deep sense of the hidden purpose behind the vicissitudes of existence, that its story leads us to humility in the face of the inexplicable and gratitude for the eternal presence of the divine even in the darkest corners of our spiritual journey. If you liked this video, check out some of our other videos appearing on your screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this and like the video if you haven't already. See you in the next video. See you then.